welcome. Today we want to be considering 16 pieces skirts. 16 pieces skirts. Like I have here, this that I'm having with me, it's what? These are 12 pieces skirts. You can see 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 6 pieces in the front and also 6 at the back. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And the front as well. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So this 12 pieces skirts. You have 6 pieces at the front and 6 pieces at the back. And most of these skirts, they are not like the native skirt. They are just like your English official wear skirts and all like. So 16 pieces skirts. What are we going to be having? We're going to be having 8 pieces in the front and 8 pieces at the back. It's very, very easy, just as easy as A and B and C, just a little way and achieve it and you're done. To achieve this, your 16 pieces skirt, what do you need? You need your skirt waist, skirt hips, and skirt length. So for this class, skirt waist is 34 inches, skirt hips is 42 inches, and skirt length is 28 inches. So what will you be doing? For each of these waist and the hips, you are just going to be dividing by 16. You will divide by 16. You will divide by 16. So this 34 inches, if your skirt waist, remember you measure your skirt waist. You measure your skirt waist from the place where you place your skirt. I will keep saying it. If you place your skirt here, you measure your skirt waist here. You can see the waist I have here is the waist I have around here is 32 inches. The waist on my belly button is 35 inches. 35 inches. Then the waist on after my belly button, the waist is 34 and a half. So you see that the waist differs. You have to discover the position where the person you're making your skirt for places her skirt. So you now take the waist of that point, the round waist of that point. So it's that waist you'll be dividing by, what's it called? By 16. So I just saw right now that my waist has shifted to 35. So I'll say 35. And you know, measurements are not static. You could reduce, you could increase. So when you want to make a dress, especially if your customer is close by, you could always check on their measurement, because the person you measured 2 months ago may not be the same person today. So when you make that dress for the person will now be complaining, it's not well fitted, or it's too tight, or it's too loose. Why? Because the weight of the person has changed. Just like you saw in myself, now my waist normally is 34. Right now it's 35. So I'll just adjust to that, and I'll now say the waist is what? 35 divided by 16. And that will give us 2.18. 2.18. 2.18. So that will give us approximately, it will give us 2.2 inches. So just like that. Then the hips, 42 inches divided by 16, it will give us 2.6 inches. 2.5 inches plus 1 line. So after you've arrived at this, the next thing you should arrive at is the hips location of the person you're making the skirt for. The hips location. Remember, we have upper hips and lower hips. The hips line, is the hips line. See right now, I place my skirt here. From this my skirt waist to the biggest part of my hips. See, it's about 8 inches. So that's my hips line is 8 inches. And on this, I have the hips to be 41, but I'm making it 42. I want it to be a bit big. So just like that. So you have to determine the hips line of the person. Then after the hips line, the new location. The new location is like 3 inches or 4 inches away from the new. So from this, my skirt waist to my actual new right now is 20 inches. So 20 inches minus 4, that will give me 17 inches, 16 inches for the new location. Or if I'm saying minus 3, 17 inches. So just like that. So new location, I'll be using 16 inches, new location. Then of course the skirt length is 28 inches. So it's just pretty easy. It's just same way. You have eight what's it called? 8 pieces in front and 8 pieces at the back. 8 plus 8 will give you 16. But before you cut your 16 pieces skirt, you have to do the calculation of your fabric. I have with me here 3 yards of fabric. Each yard is 36 inches. That's how we measure in Nigeria here. A yard is 36 inches, and we have some 36 this way, horizontally this way. So I have 36 here, 36 inches this way. So I have 3 of these 36 inches here. Some fabric, especially Ankara, is always by 45, 48 or something. But for English fabrics like this, they are always by 59 or 60 or thereabout. So this one is by 60, but it's not always getting to be 60 at times. So just like that. So that's the extent of fabric I have here. I have 3 yards of fabric here. So I'm going to check, I'm going to do a glance if this is going to be enough. So you just determine what's going to be the flay length you want to achieve. The flay you want to achieve. Let's say you want to achieve 7 inches flay, or 10 inches flay, or 8 inches flay, or 16 inches flay, just like that. So that's what will determine the extent of your flow. I've calculated it. If I want to achieve 7 inches flay, my fabric will not be enough. So it's likely I'll achieve just 6 inches flay or thereabouts. So look at it this way. I'm going to just say this 6 inches flay that I want to achieve. 6 inches. Normally you could achieve 7 inches, 8 inches, 9 inches flay or thereabout. This 6 inches flay times 16. That's 96 inches. So 96 inches, that's how many yards to make up this. But I'm going to add the allowance I'll be adding to, I'm going to be adding allowances, half inch allowance on each of these for sewing. So that half inch, they will sew on both sides this way. See? Then I add half inch. So you could sew on quarter inch here, sew on quarter inch here, So I'll be adding half inch allowance. Then at the zipper side, this is elastic. This is elastic. So I'll not need it doesn't need any zip allowance. But if it's not going to be elastic, you are going to add zip allowance. So at the zip allowance location, I will likely add 1 inch for zip allowance plus the 1 inch for what is it called? Plus the half inch for sewing. That's 1.5 inch, 1.5 inch. That's 3 inches for the zip allowance. Then by the sides too, the front sides, the back sides, I'll be adding 1.5 inch, 1.5 inch. That's 3 inch, 3 inch. 3 plus 3, that's 1.5, 1.5, that's 3, 1.5, 1.5, that's 3, that's 6, 6 plus 3, that's 9. So I'll add that to it, plus 9, that's 105. Then the other half inches allowance, I've not even made an allowance for that. So 105 inches divided by, what's it called, by 36. So that's giving me almost 2.9. That means I still have at least allowance for all those my half inches. So that means I'm good to go with this fabric. So I just did this calculation to explain to you that if you want to do your 16 pieces skirts or all these very long skirts and the likes, you need to know the calculation of the fabric you'll be needing before you'll be able to just times the flay by the number of pieces you want to achieve. Then also make an allowance for all the allowances you'll be adding. So you now check if your fabric will be okay with. So let's just start. It's just very easy as you've done. As easy as taking. See? I'll start by achieving the zip parts, because I'll be using zip, I'll not be using elastic. So So the zip part, I'll just say, what's it? I'll determine my origin this way. This is my origin. I'm just taking this as my origin. So the zip allowance. Remember, I'm achieving 6 inches free. So the play will be this way. If you have fabric, limited fabric, and you don't take cognizance of what you calculated, you just see that your fabric will not be enough. So this 6 inches free that I'm achieving, just a very small free, should have achieved 7 or 8. But is it fabric? The skirt length is 28 inches. 28. Let me say I'll be using 1 inch for turning. This is the skirt length. Let me say I'm using 1 inch for turning. So this way I'll be achieving the 6 inches. Okay, right now I'll just come here. I'll say this is my waistline, and the waist 35 inches divided by 16 gave us what? 2.2 inches. 2.2 inches. First, I'll determine my allowance here. Zip allowance 1 inch. 1 inch. Then joining allowance half inch. That's 1.5 inches. So you know this is the zip part. So then I'll now determine my how many inches. 2.2 2.2 inches. This 2 inches. Almost is not up to 2.25. This 2.25. So almost 2.25. So I'll just determine this one. So this line, I'll now determine it straight to my hips line. To my hips line. This is my hips line. 8 inches. So what's my hips? I'll still not forget the 1.5 inches. Then what's the hips? Hips divided by 16. 42 divided by 16 give us 2.6. That's 2.5. And 1 line or thereabouts. This 2.5 plus 1 line. This 2.5 plus 1 line. So then we determine the new location. New location 16 inches. So okay, what do I do? I just achieve my free. This is the skirt in it. So I achieve my free 6 inches. You can see that it's as easy as A and B and C. So your 16 pieces skirt. So you have it this way. This is your zip allowance. So another thing you have to notice that from this new location, if you want it to really be shapy, so that it's not just be bogus, so you go inside maybe by quarter inch or thereabout, very short inch. So you go inside this way. From this your hips measure, notice the hips line that I trace down here. So you go in with bits, maybe let's say by quarter or not almost quarter. So just go in with bits this way. Have you seen it? So I'll just take to this way. So that it's not to now come this way. So that means it will have the shape in that new location, and yet it will not be tight. I hope you've gotten what I'm trying to do here. On this new location point, this is the hips line that we trace down here. So I just went in by like quarter inch or thereabouts, so that it will have some ripple effect on that location. So I now went in, then I'll trace it down to form the ratio. So we cut out. So you notice that this is the zip around. You notice that this is the side zip back. So that we are going to put these 2 now for the back. We are still going to cut 6 more. So this is the zip part for the back. Back zip. There's nothing like that in the front. So you just cut out. So we now cut the other parts for the 16 pieces skirt right now. At least we have 2 parts of the back, so we need 6 other more parts. So we just fold that fabric. These are origin. Skirt length is 28 inches. Plus 1 inch, so 10 mm. So we're ready to go with that. So now we've gotten the flay to be 6 inches. This is even more than 6 inches. So this is 6 inches or thereabouts. What do you have to do now? Remember here, we'll be achieving our flay. We'll be achieving our flay on both sides. On both sides. So I just doubt if this 6 inches will be enough for us. So because of that, you're not going to start from this extreme. If you start from this extreme, you'll not be able to achieve any flay here. So we'll just start our waist. You just determine maybe the center or thereabouts. So that's just it, so that you'll be able to achieve your flay when you get to the new location. Be able to achieve your flay. Let me shift it a bit and let me see if the miracle will happen. Because the flay is these are waistline right now. The waist 34 inches divided by 16 gave us 2.2 inches. So, and what do we have here? So let's just try to determine the center. Let's just try to shift a bit. I shifted so that I'll be able to achieve the play when I get here. That's just it. There are no other factors. I want you to be able to achieve the play here, then achieve the play here. That's just all. So, so let me just say this is my origin. So 2 inches. That's almost 2¼ inch. So let me say it here. Then I add ½ inch. The extent of the fold is not okay because I will not be able to achieve any play here. So that's 6 inches play will not be able to do. Let me try 7 inches. I'll have to maneuver the fabric. I have to use the other half. Let me try 7.5 inches. So what do I do right now? From this waist point, I'll just say let me say I'm leaving this 1 inch. So I'll say my waist is 2 inches and 2 lines, almost 2¼ Then I add ½ inch for sewing allowance. So I have it this way. Then I'll trace this down to my hips line. Hips line is 8 inches. Then on this hips line, remember this is my origin here. Just left 1 inch. So this is my origin here. Let's see how it works out. So this hips line. Then on this hips line, what's the hips measure? 2½ inches plus 1 line. Then I add ½ inch sewing allowance as well. This ½ inch. So I'll now try to achieve my play on both sides. You just see that I'll just try to manage to achieve the play on both sides. You join the hips line to the waist. Just join this way. And try to achieve. Go to the new location. Then you try to achieve the play. The new location 16 inches. This line here to origin. Then you connect this line. But remember, I told you, you now go in by ½ inch so that it will give you a grippy shape here. So this ½ inch. This ½ inch. So actually to this way. So from here we draw a plate for both sides. So these are the last part of the 16 pieces skirt. With this two piece, so we now cut out another two piece for the back still. They will now be left with the side back. Two piece will just be exactly like this too. Six parts, 6 pieces for the back panel. So it's remaining 2 pieces, and those 2 pieces are the two sides panel. So instead of adding ½ inch to the allowance, instead of just adding ½ inch to the allowance for what is it called, I'll just add 1.5 inches in case there is the shortfall in any of all the other pieces. So those sides will just make up for it. So my fabric is still going to be long because this skirt is not a long skirt. Assuming the skirt length is 40 right now, it's not going to be long. But because it's 28 and this my fabric is by 60, so it's really going to be long. So I'm just been cutting 29 inches this way, and the other part I still have like 29 inches or thereabouts. So I could just fall on that. But if it's 40, remember, once I've cut 40 from 60, it will not be enough if it's a long skirt. But because it's just a three-quarter skirt. So remember, I told you the side I want to cut right now is the side panel, the right and left side panel for this 16 pieces skirt. I've gotten 6 pieces for the back already, so it's really 2 pieces. 8 pieces will be at the back. So I need the right and the left side. So and I've explained to you that instead of adding the normal ½ inch allowance, I want to have more than ½ inch to the side, so that in case there's, in fact, in one of the ones I've cut, there's already a shortfall in the measurements. One side has been cut because of the nature of this light fabric. So this other side's allowance now will make allowances for it. That's 1.5 inch. So it will just join and the waist will still be okay. So I'll just come to the waist and add, we've added 1 inch already to this before. So we've added ½ inch, as allowance. So I'll now add 1 inch more to the waist. and I'll trace it down to the next location again. That means I'll need more fold effects. So I'll just add 1 inch to it this way. 1 inch. You know I've added ½ inch before. So when you trace this down, you see still your 1 inch. So just added this. So the allowance we have now for this side, the right and back, the right and left side of the 16-piece parallel scale will now be 1.5 inches, as you've seen it this way. So it's 1.5 inches. So you just trace this down this way, and you now go in by 1/4 inch and achieve your plate. For me not to lose track of this, I'll quickly cut out same for the front panel. You know it's the same thing. This side panel, side panel. So it could be for the front, it could be for the back. So you know 2 will be at the back, 2 will be at the front. So let me just quickly cut out for the, what's it called? For the front panel as well, the side panel. The sides. These are parts of the system. This, you can see that the back panel is already set out this way for your 16 pieces skirt. You can just take a look at it. So this is it. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 8 pieces at the back, then 8 pieces in front. So you just do a glance on your waist. Have you seen it? So by the time you join, On half, you remove all the half, all the half, all the half. You'll be having your exact waist here. That's 17 and a half for the back, then 17 and a half for the front. So that will give you 35 inches. So you join there the sides, and that's just how easy your 16 pieces skirt is. So to achieve the front right now, you remember there is no zipper at the front. What we just do is just that we just take this side, the normal uh, piece, we will achieve 6 of it. We've already achieved the sides. These are the sides for the front. So we've gotten 2 sides panel for the front. So what is remaining for the front right now is just 6 of this, 6 of the normal pieces, because there is no what's it called, zip at the back. So and with that we are done. So but at least you've seen the back to be this way. You have the back already there this way. So we just achieved 6 of this. We got in the sides, we achieved 6, and our 16 pieces skirt is ready. Just as easy as A and B and C. So we are left with just 2 more pieces and we are done. So you can see what I was trying to tell you. This is just to make the last piece, and it will not be enough. Assuming my fabric has been what's it called, 40 inches skirt, length of my skirt. So I'll just try to achieve it from this other end. Assuming the skirt length is 31, the fabric will not be enough because I won't be able to achieve it here. come back to your normal size. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So this is the front panel. This is how it's going to look like. Your 16 pieces skirt as you have on the slavos is just as easy as A and B and C. So if you are using your elastic, you have created the allowance for your elastic here. You just turn in. If it's a small elastic you're using, just measure if it's 1 inch or if it's 2 inches or 4 inches, whatever. You just use the elastic and you not put zip allowance. Then you turn in or you will do the interlocking. 16 pieces skirt, 2, 4, 6, 8 front panel. Then you see the back panel. So, till I come your way next time, have a lovely time. Bye bye.